Remarkable remakes in half an hour. First, 4 celebs on BBC Two hunting one major title. Richard Osmond's In the House.
Hello everybody, it is Tuesday's House of Games. My name is Richard Osmond. Welcome along. All week I'm joined by 4 famous faces. They are battling it out to win themselves a trophy. Our players this week are Lou Sanders, the Reverend Richard Coles, Dr. Maggie Adderin-Pocock, and Mr. Stuart McConey. So Richard, yesterday's show came second to Stuart McConey on the end there. Any tactics today to win yourself a prize?
Just going to try to answer more questions correctly.
That is good thinking. Talking of answering more questions correctly, Maggie.
So this is the buzzer,
That's the buzzer.
Oh, you meant to...
Now, you ended up on 0 yesterday, but at one point you did have a point.
I know, I got 1.
And also, to be fair, you're a space scientist and brighter than the rest of us put together, so you don't have to score any points.
That's very kind.
Stuart, what a win yesterday. Very impressive.
Yes.
Good general knowledge, good buzzer speed, and you took home the House of Games smoking jacket. Beautiful piece of kit.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the weekly leaderboard, shall we? This was yesterday. Stuart once he takes 4 points, Richard second, so it's 3. Lou has 2, Maggie has 1. So smoking jacket for Stuart yesterday. Lou, shall we take a little look at the prizes on offer? Here are Tuesday's prizes. There is a pillow and duvet set. There are the House of Games salt and pepper shakers. Beer mats there. There's the tie and the House of Games dartboard as well.
The dartboard, it's clear to me.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Shall we? Should we play Tuesday's House of Games? Very best of luck to everybody. Here we go. Your first round today is... Correction Centre. I'm going to read you each a statement, but the statement is incorrect. But if you change one word in it, the statement becomes correct. Lou, here's your first fact. In 1982, the wreck of Axl Rose was raised and later put on display.
So something rose. It's got to be
Look at all 3 of them. Come on.
the wreck of something. What's a wreck of something rose? Garden rose, train rose, something.
This is bullying. It's bullying in the workplace.
I was a.
I'm going to have to time you out.
Fine.
I'm so sorry. Is that all right? Richard Coles won that race.
Mary Rose.
Mary Rose is absolutely right. The record of Mary Rose was raised on display. Richard.
Yes.
I'm going to read you a statement now. Okay. You're going to change one word. Slurping, swirling, sniffing, checking out legs, tasting, and retronasal olfaction are all aspects of appreciating fine art.
I'm going to change art to wine.
Change art to wine. Yourself a point. Maggie.
Oh yeah.
Here's yours. What would you like to change here? Though his real name is Robert Van Winkle, the rapper behind the hit Ice Ice Baby chose Vanilla Latte as his stage name.
Vanilla Ice.
Latte, yes. See, I don't drink coffee, so I think I'm at a disadvantage. But I'd like to change latte. Ice.
Latte to ice. Well done, Robert Van Winkle. Stuart, here is your statement. Change one word, please, to make it true. Most children have 20 baby buggies by the time they reach the age of 3.
How about change buggies to teeth?
If you change buggies to teeth, you're quite right. Absolutely. Lou, back to you. Come on, we want you to get this. A vengeful spirit haunts the dreams of teenagers in the classic horror film A Nightmare on Fleet Street.
Fleet to Elm.
Change Fleet to Elm. Is it A Nightmare on Elm Street? Of course it is. Lou Sanders, well done. Reverend Richard, here is your second one. In 2007, DEFRA officially recognised the tremendous efforts made by the Cheeky Girls in keeping the country fed during wartime.
I'm going to change cheeky to land.
The Land Girls, not the Cheeky Girls. Of course, it was. Well done. Land Girls. Maggie, here's your second one. Can you get yourself another point? On the 6th of May 1954, Roger Bannister became the first person to run a mile in under 4 hours.
I was going to say I could do that, but I'm not sure I could. Looking at it, I'd like to change the hours into, I won't say nanoseconds, but I don't want to. You don't want to take my first answer. I'm going to change it into minutes.
That is in 4 minutes, under 4 minutes. Well done, Roger Bannister. Stuart to end the round. One last statement, one last word to change. Famed for his scenes of stylized violence, Quentin Blake's best-known works include Kill Bill and Reservoir Dogs.
Looks pretty good to me. I think we will change Blake to Tarantino.
Is absolutely right, Tarantino. Well done, Stuart. The end of that first round. It's quite nice when it's not the buzz. Everyone gets a chance.
Everyone calm down.
Yes, exactly. We all relax into it a little bit. Let's take a look at the scores at the end of round one. Lou, you have 1 point to Maggie and Stuart to have 2. Richard Colt, our current leader, on 3 points. Well played, Richard. Should we do round 2 straight away? Today it's going to be in the details. This is a team game like always in round 2, and as always the person in last place gets to choose their partner. Lou, today it is you. Who would you like to go with?
Stuart McCaney, please.
Well, there's a theme developing, Stuart, isn't there? That's, everyone chooses Stuart. Lou and Maggie, if you would change places, please. We have Lou and Stu, and we have Maggie and Reverend Richard. Okay, this is how we play this round. Before the round, you did a little bit of homework, and you did homework filling in some clues to something entertainment related. What we're going to do now is read those clues to your partner, and your partner has to guess what the clues were for. Richard and Maggie, we will start with you. Richard, we asked Maggie to describe a performer. She filled in these clues as well as she could. So who is this performer, please? Maggie has filled in these clues for you. Her UK #1 singles include, according to Maggie, some great songs.
They really are.
Some great songs. This is going to go well, I suspect, this one. Richard, your next clue. She starred in a film alongside Handsome Bradley. Okay. And her stage name was inspired by, according to Maggie, her baby daughter.
I don't know, but my guess would be Lady Gaga.
Maggie, is he right?
He's right.
He's right. You started off on Handsome Bradley is a great clue.
Yeah.
It's Star is Born, right, with Bradley Cooper.
You have to take.
And I have actually, it's the only film I saw last year.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I
really?
haven't seen it yet.
And her stage name was inspired by Queen, Radio Gaga, and all sorts of #1 paparazzi, telephone, all sorts of different things. Poker Face, of course, which, as you say, are great songs. So well done. I mean, kind of terrible clues, but also very good at the same time. Lou Sanders.
Yes.
You now have to guess something that Stuart has given you some clues for. Stuart gave us 3 clues that would lead you to a film.
I don't know films.
Well,
That's one
this
of my
would be a lot of fun then.
It's one of my areas that's like.
Is it? We're finding a lot of those, aren't we?
It's because I watch them and then I forget everything about them about 2 days later. Sometimes I watch a film that I've seen before and I'll be like, oh, I've seen this, but I still don't know what happens.
Have you ever seen Memento?
I think that's a joke because he can't remember what happens or something.
There you go. Shall we just look at the clues?
Yeah.
See where they get us. So, Lou, what's this film? It's based on a book by, according to Stuart, Peter Benchley. Its main setting is a town called, according to Stuart, St. Hyannisport. And its Oscar-winning score was composed by, according to Stuart, John Williams. Lou.
I've no idea. It can't be Manchester in the Sea because then it would be in a town called Manchester by the Sea.
You would think so, right?
Well, that's the only film that I can think of.
So your answer is going to be Manchester by the Sea.
Manchester by the Sea.
Manchester by the Sea. Stuart, is that right? We don't hand it over, but would you get that?
Yeah. It's Jaws.
Jaws is the answer. Good clues as well. The two of them. Peter Benchley wrote the book.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Absolutely right about John
So
Williams.
sorry.
Its main setting, Amity Island. Maggie, you now have something to guess. Richard is going to give you 3 clues
Rotten clues, Maggie, I'm sorry.
that will lead you to a song. Let's take a look at your clues. The original music video features, according to Richard, Crayon. A cover version by, according to Richard, Slipknot. Topped the UK singles chart.
Okay.
I don't remember Slipknot topping the UK singles chart, but you could be right. And the lead vocalist on the original version is, according to Richard, Eric Bloodaxe. I mean,
Whoa. See, if she featured Crayon. Some animations. See, when I think of animation, I think of Peter Gabriel, things like Sledgehammer, but nothing else ties in with that vaguely. And also, if it
I am going to go out on a limb
Yes.
and say I think those bottom 2 clues might both be nonsense.
Okay.
Would I be unfair in thinking that?
I think you'd be fair.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm right, but I'm going to go for Peter Gabriel.
Peter
Sledgehammer.
Gabriel, Sledgehammer.
Yes, because I like it.
Is it Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel? It is not Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel, I'm afraid.
Or does he just say?
No, it's we can't. But if you have to have a guess, I would go off the Crayon thing as well.
The crayon thing gives me a slight hint. And is Richard's mind working in some weird Scandinavian way about Eric Bloodaxe?
That's what I was wondering.
Is it Take On Me by Aha?
I thought, is it Take On Me?
It
Take
is.
On Me by Aha.
But stupidly, I couldn't remember the name of the singer, and I had no idea who'd covered it. And it was misleading, and it was foolish, and I apologise.
I think Crayon was good to go on because it was all sketched,
I
wasn't
think it's great. That would have led, a lot of people would have said it because it would have led people. Morton Harkett was the singer from Aha. And you remember who the cover version was? A1, boy band A1 was that answer. Stuart now has to guess something you've given us.
I think I've done all right in this one.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
That's good. Lou has given you 3 clues that lead to a TV programme. Here's your first one. It is set in the world of, according to Lou, the government, dummy.
Okay.
Or just the government. I was just being fun with the dummy.
It has a film spin-off called, according to Lou, I don't know.
I didn't just
But that's good.
thought.
Yeah. No, this is
It's better to be honest, right?
You can stop now if you like.
And your final clue. It first appeared on TV in, according to Lou, 2015.
I guess.
The only thing that leaps to mind that's roughly the right period and is set in the world of government, and I think has a film spin-off, is The Thick of It.
Lou? Yeah, it is the thick of it. Well done. Well done. It is set in the world of government, quite right, as a film spin-off called In the Loop, and it was 2005 it first appeared.
That's... Yeah.
Or take that.
Give or take. And that's the end of that round. Well done, everybody, helping each other out. Lou and Maggie, if you swap places again, please. That's the respect in the game that I like to see. Let's take a look at the scores at the end of round 2. Lou, you have 2 points. Maggie and Stuart, 3 points each. Our leader still, Reverend Richard Coles. Well done there. Round 3 today is going to be the backwards round. I'm going to read you out a series of questions now, but I'm going to read them out backwards. You also have to give me the answer backwards, please. So if you were the answer, you'd be Sanders Lou, for example.
Okay.
You'd be the worst of all,
I know,
Maggie. You'd be Pocock, Adarin, Maggie, Doctor. Is that right?
That's a bit of a mouthful,
Yeah,
yes.
there you go. Buzzers on fingers. Ready, everybody?
Yeah.
Lock good. Light Northern, the forename scientific, the is what? Richard.
Borealis Aurora.
Borealis Aurora. Aurora Borealis. That's the right answer. Well played. Question next. Song this of title The is what? Lou.
Me wasn't it.
Is it Me Wasn't It? Let's have a little listen. It wasn't me. Well done. Question next. Costner Kevin by directed was and starred Western 1990 which? Richard.
Wolves with talking.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Stuart.
Wolves with dances.
Well played. Question next. Song this of title the is what? Good luck, Stuart.
Now right, here right.
Is it now right here right? It is indeed. Let's listen to it the right way round. Right here, right now, Fatboy Slim. Question next. Song this of title the is what? Maggie, good luck.
Sorry. Fun. Have. Girls.
Oh, it's incorrect, I'm afraid, Richard.
Fun. Have. To. Want. Just girls.
Is the right answer. Well done. Fun have to want just girls. Just want to have fun. Those are hard to do. Question final. Film Bond James, which in Scaramanga Francisco plays Lee Christopher. Richard.
No doctor.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Stuart.
Oh.
Gone, golden, the, with, man, the.
Is the right answer, Stuart. Very well played. Gun golden, the with man, the man with the golden gun. Shall we take a look at the scores at the end of that round?
Have to.
But the scoreboard is backwards now. So whoever's got the most points. Lou, you have 3. Maggie, you have 3. We have joint leaders, Richard and Stuart, 6 points each. Battle is joined, gentlemen. Round 4 on Tuesday's House of Games is... Size matters. Tablets out, please.
I'm going to be really good at this round.
I'm going to give you some categories.
Yeah.
Okay? You just need to give me a correct answer. The person who gives me the longest answer in that category will win themselves a point. If you give me the longest possible answer in the category, I'll give you a bonus point as well. So write down the longest possible answer you can give me for this category first, please. So British group Brit Award winners. Lou, who have you gone for?
I went for quite a few, crossed them out, and then I've gone with the polymonic spree.
The Polyphonic Spree.
Polyphonic spree.
That's a long name.
Yeah, it's a long name. I thought Echo and the Bunnymen was my other one, but that's 18, and the polymonic spree is 19.
But Echo and the Bunnymen have the one advantage of being British.
I'm going with Echo and the Bunnymen,
no,
please.
the Polyphonic
There's some British members in there.
Okay.
Probably.
Let's put that up there, Lou. Polyphonic Spree. 18 for the Polyphonic Spree. Richard, who have you gone for? Oh, that's a good answer. Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Oh,
if that's a correct
good
answer.
Yes,
If it's
yes.
correct.
If it's correct.
And listen, they had a couple of years where they were massive.
That's a great
answer.
20.
22. Oh, that's good.
That is good.
That's good.
Yes,
Maggie.
yes. I think I failed on 2 counts because I don't think my band is British.
Okay.
But I've gone for Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Red Hot Chili Peppers says Maggie. That is 18. Stuart.
Well,
music
I feel
expert.
frankly inadequate now because the only thing I could think of, and all I can hope is that Frankie Goes to Hollywood never won the Best British Group, was Coldplay.
So Coldplay, 8 letters in Coldplay. Tell you now, Red Hot Chili Peppers and Polyphonic Spree are incorrect answers.
Yes.
Both American bands anyway, so it's a battle between Frankie Goes to Hollywood and Coldplay, which, by the way, I would buy. So, Richard, have you got the point? Is Frankie Goes to Hollywood a correct answer? It's not a correct answer.
Oh my word, there is no
They
justification.
another one.
Can
So
you
the British
believe it?
bit
And
of-
so, is Coldplay a correct answer? It is a correct answer.
No, I would rather got that wrong.
Well, 4 times Coldplay. You will get 2 points if that's the longest possible answer. The longest possible answer is Manic Street Preachers.
wow.
Scored 20. That's a great answer. Well done.
yeah.
That terrific stuff.
I'm well deserved.
Next one. Can you write down the longest possible answer, please, in this category? Countries beginning with S. As always, by country, I mean a sovereign state that's a member of the UN in its own right. Everyone in?
I'm in.
Excellent. Richard, we will start with you. Country in the world beginning with S? Solomon Islands. 14, Solomon Islands. That sounds pretty good to me. Maggie, what have you gone with?
I'll say fairly local.
Okay.
I've gone for Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Oh, that's very good.
Lovely.
Yes, revealed. Switzerland.
Lovely. Switzerland. 11.
Yeah.
Letters. Stuart.
I'm there in the beautiful Alps with Maggie, Switzerland.
Switzerland as well. Lou.
I went for Sardinia, then I didn't, and I went for that. Which one should I choose?
Of Sardinia or South Africa?
South Africa.
Yes, you sure?
Well, is it a country?
Well, South Africa is a country,
Yes,
yeah.
well then, yes. Well, why are you looking at me like that?
And
That's
Sardinia
11.
isn't.
Ah.
So I would. We don't normally let people do 2, and then, but I think it's fine. Is everyone comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So let's take a look at South Africa. That is 11 as well. So Solomon Islands, if that is a correct answer, Richard, you've taken a point. Is the Solomon Islands a correct answer? It is. Very well done. A point to the Reverend. But have you won 2 points?
Yes.
Is the question. Is that the longest possible answer you could have given? Let's find out. The best answer you could possibly have given is... Vincent and the Grenadines. St.
Wow.
Vincent and the Grenadines. 28 letters. Well done if you said that. I was thinking of like St. Kitts and Nevis and all that. I'd forgotten St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Vincent and the Grenadines.
One last one in this round. Shakespeare tragedies. According to the Royal Shakespeare Company website, anything listed as one of Shakespeare's tragedies. Okay, everyone is locked in. You're locked in at home. What do we think? The longest possible title of a Shakespeare tragedy. Maggie, we will start with you. What have you gone for?
So I've gone for Henry V.
Henry V says Maggie. Let's put that up there. Not entirely sure how many words they will count that.
Yeah, so that's what I was wondering.
Yes, 6. Henry V.
Okay.
Stuart, what have you gone with?
I wasn't sure whether. I've just thought now, it's probably a history play. There's Pericles, Prince of Tyre, isn't there? I bet that's a history play. Anyway, I didn't go with it. I went rather boringly with The Merchant of Venice.
Merchant of Venice. You say boring, it's quite long.
That's long.
And it's got a long title.
It's a kind of Coldplay style answer.
Yeah, it is, yeah. And it's you see what that did for you.
Yeah.
Merchant of Venice says Stuart. That has got 19 letters. Lou, what have you gone with?
Someone might say it's a rom-com, but I say it's a tragedy because someone
Yes.
died. Well, a lot of people died.
Oh, spoiler.
Sorry, Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet says Lou. 14. Not too bad at all. Richard, what have you gone with? Anthony and Cleopatra
Oh, that's the...
says Richard.
Okay,
Interesting. 18. You would have thought Anthony and Cleopatra was longer than The Merchant of Venice.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's take a look. Is The Merchant of Venice a correct answer? Is it one of Shakespeare's tragedies?
Ooh.
Comedy, I'm afraid. I mean, you'd be hard pushed.
It's a comedy.
Full of laughs.
That's what
I
my
hardly
comedy's
laugh
like.
ever during The Merchant of Venice.
I know, right? There you go. Antony and Cleopatra, is that one of Shakespeare's tragedies for a point? It is. Very well played. Very nicely done, Richard. Congratulations. You've got yourself a point, but have you got yourself 2 points? Let's take a look. What's the longest possible answer to this? Antony and Cleopatra, or Claudius and Cressida. You get an extra point, Richard. Very well done. Romeo and Juliet was a correct answer. Henry V is one of the histories. Tablets away, please. That's the end of round 4. We have 1 round to go. Let's take a look at the scores leading into our final round. They are... Lou and Maggie, you have 3. Stuart, you have 7, taking a little lead. Richard Coles with 9 points. Very well done. Without further ado, shall we? It is... Answer smash. Buzz in, give me a correct answer, you get a point. Buzz in, give me an incorrect answer, you will lose a point. There are 2 points between our two leaders. First category is buildings. Here's your first one. Which German word is used for a preschool nursery? That is Richard.
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Right answer. Well done. Gherkin and kindergarten smashed together. The kindergarten. Next building. Next clue. What type of event did Noel Edmonds host from Crinkley Bottom in his 90s entertainment show? Yes, Stuart.
Sydney.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Lou.
No.
Sydney Opera House of Fun.
Oh, that is such a shame. I think we might have broken Lou.
Oh,
Maggie.
Sydney Opera House Party.
Sydney Opera House Party is the correct answer. Next category is mathematical symbols. That's a good one for a scientist.
I know, that's what I'm hoping.
Pictures will be mathematical symbols. There'll be clues underneath. Smash them together, please. Which song was a UK #1 hit for Gloria Gaynor in 1979? Yes, Stuart.
Pie Will Survive.
Pie Will Survive. It's the right answer. Well done. It genuinely sounds like the title of one of your books.
It does, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? It'd be perfect. You can have that.
Thank you.
Next symbol, next clue. Released in 1973, what was Bruce Lee's last completed film? Yes, Richard.
Percent of the Dragon.
Is it Percent of the Dragon? It is Percent of the Dragon. Well done. Percent of the Dragon. Next symbol, next clue. What song is played during the opening sequence of Trainspotting? Yes, Stuart.
Plussed for Life.
Lust for Life, plus, and Lust for Life. It is Lust for Life. Great. Next category. And category came there none. We have reached the end of Tuesday's House of Games. Monday's House of Games was won by Stuart McConey. Has he won Tuesday's House of Games, or has Richard Coles held him off there in that final round? Let's take a look at our final scores on Tuesday's House of Games. Who has won? Richard Coles has won by 3 points. Well done, Richard. Congratulations. Means you take away a prize as well.
This gets better and better.
What of these would you like, Richard? The dartboard, there's the tie, there's a pillow and duvet set, the beer mats there, or those lovely salt and pepper shakers.
I would like the salt and pepper shakers.
I don't blame you. I think they look good. Richard Coles takes home the salt and pepper shakers. Very well done. Let's take a look at what it's done to the weekly leaderboard. Here's how we stand after Tuesday. Maggie and Lou, you both have 3. Richard and Stuart, you are dead level on 7. Still anybody's week. I'll see you here again tomorrow for Wednesday's show. We'll see you back here as well on the House of Games.
Some really cool repurposing next. Old accordions, obsolete gym kit, and a steamer trunk saved and remade. Then let the gold see the digger. Catherine Ryan's search for Britain's next jewellery star starts tonight. All that glitters, brand new to BBC Two at 8.
I love the way you would never have a sense that someone had just put a sticker on an existing set of salt and pepper shakers.
When the great outdoor